Art, skill, choreography, beauty, and music. All this is like another world. Amazing and exciting. Kazakhstan, inside of classics. I want to become the best ballet artist. I want to dance in the best theaters of the world and to graciously represent Kazakhstan. My dream is to become a famous prima ballerina. I want to become solo ballet dancer of a theater. I want to perform and travel to different countries and give joy to the viewers. These young people have chosen a difficult path from the very childhood. Each of them wants to conquer the stage and achieve great heights in the art of ballet. Kazakh National Academy of Choreography will help to realize their dreams.
Звучит очень красиво. Академия, значит, мы должны соответствовать этому названию.
It sounds very beautiful, Academy. Hence, we must comply with this name, this institution of higher education, which should let out people with professional training, competent, intelligent, which will become talented artists at any theater, people who will make us proud and which know how to behave. That is, not only to dance, but also cultural people.
Хорошими работниками, за которых не будет стыдно ни в любом театре, и которые умеют себя вести. То есть не только танцевать, но и окультуренные люди, так скажем.
Altanay Abdohimovna is a graduate of Vaganova School, one of the oldest ballet schools in the world, which she entered at the age of only 10 years old. Therefore, she is well acquainted with the state of children at the academy. The rector is sure children should be brought up with special care and attention.
Я считаю, что с людьми всегда надо по-хорошему.
I think that in order to organize people, you need to be kind to them. And we should especially treat children with love. But this does not mean that we dismiss the discipline. It's like in the family, and mother loves her child, and she sometimes punishes him or explains why in order to avoid future conflicts. So that they understand, we wish only the best for them. We wish them only good. If they're accused of something, then there is a ground for it. And we want them to grow up not only as professional artists, but also highly intelligent, good people. Opened and picked up a small hand, small. 2 shoulders, hold that hand. Here you go. There is no such academy building in the world. We often have guests, and everyone is very surprised. They rejoice with us, because such conditions for the ballet school are incredible. Recently, Boris Eifman visited our school, and he said that he saw everything in the world, but he didn't see such schools anywhere in the world. The territory of the academy is 62,000 square meters. The complex consists of 3 buildings. The first is the academic building, the second is the dormitory, and the third is the ballet center. Students are free to move from housing to housing through a special bridge. Honestly, I haven't seen such beautiful places as our academy. When I first came here, I thought that I was in New York or some other foreign city. It was very beautiful. In the educational building for children, all conditions for obtaining a quality education are created. 38 classes are equipped according to the most modern standards. In the educational building, there is also an open library. Here, students can spend their free time with benefit. In addition, the academy has a swimming pool and a gym, the area of which is 250 square meters. And in the dining room, children receive a free 5-time meal every day. The Kazakh National Academy of Choreography is the only university in Central Asia with a full cycle of multi-stage professional choreographic education. The unique educational institution was put into operation last year. There are no such educational institutions in Kazakhstan anywhere. The educational process begins with the first class. We give children primary education, technical and vocational education, then we offer undergraduate, graduate, and doctoral studies. At any time, a student, if he wants, can safely transfer to another school. Almost 60–70% of future ballet dancers attending the academy are children who came from different regions of the country. In order to find these talented kids, last year the selection committee of the National Academy visited all regions of Kazakhstan. To enter the academy, the child must have certain abilities. What does it mean? First of all, the physical structure of the child, height, stretching legs, joint mobility. All body shape parameters should be proportional because professional ballet has its own standards. In addition, you need to have a perfect pitch. Before entering our university, each child undergoes 3 stages of verification. First, psychologists work with them, then they're examined by our doctors, and only then children pass creative examinations. We always take into account the level of preparation of the child. He must have an all-round knowledge. Children who successfully passed all the tests receive a unique opportunity to study at the academy for free. Today, more than 500 children study the basics of ballet art. Each year, the school has the opportunity to accept about 20 new students. Every graduate must find his own place as a professional, find a decent job. In the future, all of them must be provided with work. The academy carries out its activities according to the state standards of education. Its program includes all the disciplines required for secondary school. But besides the mandatory program, we also have special disciplines. These are classical dance, folk dance, modern choreography, gymnastics, music, piano, rhythm, music history, theater history, ballet history. We study all of them. In our educational institution, we teach art, including ballet studies, the science of ballet, which includes the history of choreography as well as ballet criticism. In addition, we study the history of cinema and theater. This year, for the first time in Kazakhstan, we opened ballet studies and accepted children. Again, dance freely. 1, 2, show me your back and heels. Again, back and head. To get a beautiful and flexible body, future ballet dancers work hard every day. As soon as they enter the hall, they immediately warm up the body with the warm-up exercises, and after that, they proceed to special exercises. Legs straight, heel forward. Keep the position immediately, knee to the knee. Careful arch. Pull on your stomach. Watch which side is working. Keep in this opposite direction. Do not sit up sharply. Distribute the weight and hold your neck.
Резко не садимся. Распредели ахилл, распредели. Шею не теряй.
I understand that they're nervous. They want to show their best results, as well as we would like for them to show their best side. A goal is naturally, every good soldier carries a marshal's baton in his back. Therefore, many of them need to do a lot of work and a lot of training. Altinaya Salmuratova oversees the work of the youngest Academy of Choreography in the world since its foundation. She holds the title of People's Artist of Russia. In different years, she was a soloist of the Mariinsky Theater as well as prima ballerina of the English Royal Ballet. Today, she's also the artistic director of the ballet troupe of the theater Astana Opera. My goal is to carry my responsibility well. Once I was entrusted to supervise an institution like this, a new one where everything needs to be done from scratch. Of course, it's not entirely easy. I have to achieve quality. I need to manage a team of teachers, of like-minded people who will give high-quality education to children. Create a healthy atmosphere in the team, who will keep track of all processes.
Следить за всеми процессами.
А теперь вздох.
2. Now take a breath in and look at home. Head and shoulder blade. Stretch the shoulder blade. Close gently here.
Закрыть мягко. Проводи здесь.
When I came here at first, I was told that I will be a good fit to a ballet. Since I have very flexible feet, I am naturally slender and I have flexibility in muscles. Limara is very lucky. She has good physical characteristics. But not all children are so ideal for ballet classes. To achieve results and high heights in this difficult profession, children have to work hard on themselves and on their bodies, in some ways even deprive themselves.
The
development of some children is difficult. For example, some children gain weight over time, or some stop growing. It is necessary to consider all these moments.
Подъем вытянуть.
Lift the instep, hands are flexible, do not bend over. Turning out, pull out the instep, creating an arch. Leg is behind you. And don't forget to hold your head.
Голова.
Ballet is the most beautiful stage art, and at the same time, the most difficult. Endless daily rehearsals can sometimes get boring, but the love for ballet is much stronger. I'm ready to work hard to get up early in the morning to go to a classics class. I love it and I'm ready for difficulties. For me, ballet is a free spirit, dance, elegance, and tenderness.
Это нежность. Весело, легко! Корпуса больше! Мальчики!
5, 6, merrier and merrier boys, and girls elegantly. Mario, 1, 2, 3, where is your head? Arch your back and turn. 1, 2. There are 21 ballet halls on the territory of the Academy. It's hard to find such quantity in any other educational institution in the world. Most future ballet dancers spend their time here. In a spacious and bright hall, they make the first timid steps towards the conquest of their dreams. And arch your back. Listen to the music and be glossate. We have here great halls. They're magnificent. When I came here for the first time, I couldn't believe my own eyes. For the first time, I am training in such halls. It's such a great feeling to dance here, as if I'm on stage.
Очень классно в них танцевать, как будто аж на сцене.
И что хорошо в наших залах?
We have a great floor in the hall, better than in any other academies. Special coating. This is a very professional floor. It has special cushioning that help to avoid traumas. If the floor won't be properly laid, if the floor would be a clean cement, the children, after studying for 8 years here, will have destroyed their backs. Because they jump and land on the floor, and if it won't be properly made, then the back will hurt a lot.
То есть они прыгают, прыжки вот просто, и приземление жесткое, они будут отбивать себе просто спины.
The ballet bar, which is used by children a lot in winter, might be cold, and here it is made of wood, which is very comfortable. Depending on the size, the ballet halls are divided into large, medium, and small. The largest of them is 410 square meters. In addition, there are 8 medium and 12 small halls. This lighting is just a dream. I don't know, it's very difficult to light such big hall like this one. Our lighting is just gorgeous. You see, our halls are bright, beautiful, and spacious.
Помимо того, что у нас, видите, залы очень светлые, красивые, просторные.
According to experts, children can be brought into the world of dance as early as at 5-6 years old. Classes with professional choreography begin when children are 9 and 10 years old. In the initial classes, in addition to the school program, the children additionally study ballet gymnastics and classical dance.
Это как подготовительная база идет к нашим.
It is like preparatory studies in addition to the ballet classes. We perform elementary exercises to develop coordination and develop natural physical characteristics. Also, we prepare them for studies at the professional ballet school. It starts when they are 5 years old and continues for 8 years.
Она начинается с 5 класса и продолжается 8 лет.
The academy was created a year ago, and this year it already has its first graduates. Teachers of the academy are the best specialists in their field. Many of them have passed courses of improvement of professional skills in the Italian theater of La Scala. In addition, the master classes for students are conducted by the strongest choreographers from around the world. Here, all teachers have grown up on the basis of the Russian school. We unite here Moscow and St. Petersburg school, but for the future we would like to include some practices of Western schools in order to conform and improve the quality of training. Despite the fact that not much time has passed since the opening of the academy, the educational institution already has certain achievements. Last year, the students of the academy took part in the festival, which was held at the Beijing Academy of Choreography. The best of them were awarded with diplomas. In addition, young dancers performed well at the festival in Ufa. If we talk about the exchange of experience, this year we have already established contacts with the Moscow Academy of Choreography as well as with the Rustaveli Arts University in Georgia. Their academies of choreography in St. Petersburg and Azerbaijan were also ready to cooperate with them. To develop creatively, we tried to establish contacts with all the strongest schools of choreography. In just a year, we managed to establish close ties with several educational institutions.
Академию хореографии я выбрал.
I chose the Academy of Choreography because there are all conditions here. There are wonderful halls. We have comfortable modern dormitories.
Просто удобное и современное общежитие.
In each residential building of the Academy, there are about 200 students who come from different regions of the country. The 9-story dormitory has 2 wings for boys and girls. Inside each room, there is an ideal order. Even the architecture of the complex cultivates creativity. Children who live here, they're creative people. Given their subtle mental nature, we try to create for them all the conditions. You see that for the walls, we chose very soft colors, soft carpets on the floor. On each floor of the dormitory, there are rooms for classes and recreation. Here in their free time, students can watch TV or play various games. Children who come to us are very tender, sensitive, and tactful. They even say hello in a different way. Very special children. At first, I wanted to come to study here very much, but my parents were against it. Then my teacher talked to them and persuaded them to let me go. They want me to become a famous ballerina and send me here to study. There are a lot of delicate teenagers like Amir and Limar. All of them live away from their parents' home, but despite this, they try to study well and invest a lot in their work and on themselves. So one day, their dream will become a reality. Someday in the future, you will hear the names of our students. They might not realize it yet, but we already know who has a potential to become the best. We just hope that they will have enough of character to stay on this difficult but rewarding path. Today, the students of the Academy have a unique opportunity to perform on the stage of the Astana Theater, Astana Opera. In the play Jibek, they dressed in the stage costumes, sing in the choir. Each of these children is the hope of their parents, grandparents. All of them dream that in the future their children will achieve great heights in ballet art. Of course, it's our dream that someday they will perform on the big stages like in Italy, Great Britain, or the United States of America. The main goal is to realize the dreams of talented children who came here from different parts of Kazakhstan. I would like to dance ballet Carmen because I think the temperament of ballet Carmen suits me. Vaganova used to say, I need not flexible, but smart students. We also dream that our students will meet all our expectations. A capable student is like your right hand. He can help during the lesson. We cannot jump all the time ourselves. These students set an example for the rest. Together with them, we work out difficult moments in classes. In the future, each of them may well become a world-class star. They have to prove to the whole world that there are professional and talented ballet dancers in Kazakhstan. And who knows, maybe someday their names will be written in gold letters in the history of Kazakh ballet art.